So check this out. This is Anakin's work in progress animations in action. They're basically modded onto Obi-Wan's character model. This was discovered recently in the files of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Again, keep in mind they're work in progress, but they are really cool looking. And a very special thank you goes out to Mop Head here, who gave us permission to use his gameplay of this on our channel and share it with the community. So special thanks to him. And also, he wants to give out credit to his friend Torodachi, who helped him discover this. I guess it wouldn't be possible without him. So special thanks to him and, of course, Mop Head for allowing us to share this with our community. I know you guys want to see this. This is freaking awesome. You can see how fast and furious Anakin's attacks are going to be when he becomes available, early 2019. I'm totally hyped to play as him. And of course, remember, in early 2019, we will also be getting Dooku, who of course would be expected to have a very different playstyle from Anakin. But yeah, I think he might be like one of my favorite lightsaber wielders just because of how fast he is. This is crazy. Obi-Wan is already impressive in that regard, but Anakin seems to be like an absolute speed demon here. He's going to definitely cater to those of you, that really love the fast, guerrilla-style gameplay of getting in there, attacking, and then retreating, and then going back and attacking some more. But can you imagine like Obi-Wan and Anakin working together in Battlefront 2? And then even, this would be really cool to see down the road, Anakin facing off against Obi-Wan on Mustafar. Now, that would be badass. Maybe someone could mod the game to at least have us face, Anakin and Obi-Wan against one another. I don't know if that's even possible, but it would be really cool to see that eventually. But yeah, there's a little gameplay clip for you guys. Check out Mop Head in the description below, by the way. See his YouTube channel and stuff. He has some really cool stuff over there. So see that description. But we're going to be talking about a lot today. We're going to be going over, new map rotation changes, which are going to be favoring the Clone Wars. It's going to be temporary. It's going to be really cool and kind of an experiment with Battlefront 2. Then we're going to be talking about Obi-Wan changes, server-side stuff, and much more. But welcome back to the Star Wars HQ. We've got a lot to go over. Remember, if you are new, welcome. Smack that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notification icon. We post daily Battlefront 2 videos, news, updates, all sorts of cool stuff. So look forward to more, especially when we start getting into 2019, when we start getting news and, maybe teases about Anakin and Dooku and stuff. And also, there's apparently going to be some other things down the road for 2019. It's a mystery, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's talk about the map rotation changes and updates with that. So this is what Ben Walk, community manager of Battlefront 2, had to say. He goes on to say this: prepare to deploy on Geonosis November 28th through November 29th. Geonosis only map rotation on Galactic Assault. And then November 28th through December 2nd, it's going to be double XP. So mark that on your calendars. You can begin really grinding away at that during those dates. November 30th through December 2nd is also going to be the Clone Wars era map rotation on Galactic Assault. It's a bummer it's so short, to be blunt. I wish that one lasted a full week because I really favor that they do the Clone Wars era map rotation stuff. I think it would be huge if they just kept it in the game permanently as part of the front end of the menu. Let me know if you guys agree. Do you want them to keep that in the front end? But he says, once you've played, come back and let me know what you think. So yeah, some really cool changes there. They're going to be temporary, but again, I wish that was permanent with the Clone Wars map rotation stuff. I just feel like the Clone Wars, personally, again, is the future for Battlefront 2. Okay, so let's talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi, shall we? So this was posted out on Reddit by Odyssin.mp4. Okay, he says, his force push doesn't work 90% of the time, and the enemy is in the radius. If this gets fixed, then I'll have no complaints. Also, on the Republic side, it's harder to win, and the match ends too quickly. And Ben Walk replied saying this: make sure your crosshair, is aimed at your target. If the crosshair is pointing into the ground, the push will travel in that direction. We've got a fix for this coming in the future. update. So good news, some fixes and are coming for Obi-Wan. Next up, Ivan says this, "Hey Ben, the update is excellent. Thank you everyone who works at DICE. But Ben, there's a little bug with Kenobi's emoticons. Instead, your move, there's an animation for only a Sith deals in absolutes. Hope it'll be fixed soon." And Ben Walk replied saying, "Fix already underway." So they are aware some of the issues with the, where you actually emote and stuff like that. So that is good news if they are fixing that. And some really cool stuff happening actually in the back end, with the servers. One game that you have to be impressed with when it comes to how things are fixed. May not be quick enough, but they do a good job in anyway. So Fortnite, I remember they have a lot of server-side fixes they can do. They can sometimes fix things within hours. I remember in some cases they were adjusting numbers and tweaking stuff basically within the hour. And it looks like DICE is really experimenting with this stuff for Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is freaking awesome. So this is what is going on here. Ben Walk says this Geonosis update. We're seeing reports that ATTEs are being destroyed quickly. We're looking into potentially increasing their health via a server-side tweak. Currently analyzing our data on your matches to find the right amount. More info as it develops. And then he did post a follow-up about these. He says, right on time, the ATTE health will soon be increased. We're just waiting for servers to restart. No download required. So they're able to roll out these fixes very, very quickly server side without you having to download a thing. That's pretty impressive. So they can get hot fixes out a lot faster, and I think that bodes very well for Battlefront 2 in the future, as well as any other Star Wars games that are multiplayer centric. It's good to see that they're tapping into this technology and are able to perform these fixes very quickly. Now, also, Ben Walk did say this out on Reddit. He says, "It's a system we're constantly trying to build upon as well. So over time, more will be controllable." So they want to even fix other things beyond what I just mentioned to you, server side. They don't want you to constantly have to download it. They want you to basically be playing the game, and the problem is fixed while you're essentially playing the game. You don't even notice, and boom, next moment, problem addressed. It's also great if anything, catastrophic happens, they can address that sort of thing pretty quickly. But thankfully, nothing catastrophic has happened with this Geonosis update so far. By most accounts, it's been a very smooth update. So great job to DICE and the team for that one. Clone Wars, baby. So I just want more Clone Wars. That is what I think a lot of us want. So also, this was posted out on Twitter by Sad Chulupa, who says, "Hey, can you bring back squads and fast spawn to Blast, please? My pals and I had a LAN party that weekend and really enjoyed the faster gameplay on Blast." Ben Walk replied saying the following, "We enjoyed it too. Watch this space." So it could be possible they may run another fast respawn event. But my question is for you guys, did you like fast respawns? Is that something you favor, or did you not like it? Post a comment down below. Be really vocal, because as you can tell, DICE and EA, they're really in tune to what you guys are basically asking for, what the community is feeling. So they're paying attention. I really do feel like they're paying attention more and more. Okay, so let's talk about XP. So yes, James MD says, "Any chance of a double XP weekend so we can level up Obi-Wan Kenobi?" And of course, you guys already know that we are getting that. But Ben Walk did actually say this beyond what we already know. More XP events in the future. Watch this space. So yeah, expect more events related to double XP and stuff like that. I'll let you guys know what happens with that, of course, so look out for those news and updates as time goes on. Perhaps we'll get something in early 2019 to allow us to kind of prep also for Anakin and Dooku, because of course they're going to cost some credits. And then also you have to remember in December, we will be getting the General Jedi look for Obi-Wan Kenobi, so that's going to be pretty badass as well. But yeah, totally hyped here for Anakin after seeing this, work in progress animation of his moves. Of course, you can definitely tell this is not Obi-Wan's moves here. It's Anakin's spirit inside of Obi-Wan. But some really cool finds here. Again, special thank you to Mop Head. Check him out in the description below. And also, what was his name? His name was Tora Adachi. I hope I got that right, but special thank you to both of you for sharing this with the community. I'm sure, the Star Wars HQ community really, really appreciates it. But guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned here to Star Wars HQ for the latest happenings around Star Wars Battlefront 2. Any new Clone Wars content updates, we'll be getting into more news about 2019 as time moves on. December might be a little bit slow, but man, I think a lot of us are just going to have a total blast on Geonosis. So yeah, good times there. But guys, let me know also, how are you enjoying Obi-Wan? How do you think he stacks up versus the other heroes? Let us know. I'm extremely curious about what you guys think. But guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. I will see you later. And may the Force be with you always.